Yep, I see radiators leaking. What is up, guys? Welcome back again. Today we're working on a 2008 Dodge Grand Caravan. We're going to be replacing the radiator on this vehicle. It's leaking, so I already did a pressure test, but I'm going to do a quick pressure test with this pump just to show you guys where it's leaking from, and then we'll go. Here it is. Put 18 psi, and it's leaking from. You guys can see the water running down. Let's see. See the water running down there? Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and replace a radiator in this. So we got to already have it in order. So I started taking everything off. So on this Caravans, I like to take off this top bracket just to give me some more room. So I'm gonna take off this top bracket. We have 10mm bolts here, one here, and then we're gonna have two more here, and then one right here on the side. Here, and then you're still gonna have this line for the hood. So we're just gonna move it and kind of lean it off to the side, and then I'm gonna come in here and take off the radiator fan. But take off this. So here we are. Took all those bolts off. Then it has two T30s here, and then once I take those off, I'm going to take off these clips here just so I can pull these back and get to those 10mm on the bottom. Should be another one here, so I'm going to have to take off this clip here also just so I can get to the one in the back, and I should be able to take that bracket. Alright, so here we are. Took off those two 10mm on the bottom, and this one just pops right out. I'm just gonna move it out of the way where I don't scratch the paint or anything like that. And then next thing is gonna be to move the water reservoir and the fan. Looks like it has just clips, so looks like I should be able just to pull it straight up, disconnect it and pull it straight up. But let me get to it and I'll show you guys. Alright, so here's the water reservoir. It just has these clips and it just slides in and out on this side of the fan, and the fan, same thing, just pops straight out. The only thing about the fan is that, let's see, right here, these clips, just push them down and then pull the fan straight out. Same thing on this side, push those clips down and then pop out one side and then pop out the second side. And that's it. For the next thing is I'm gonna be draining the radiator from this red nozzle right there. And I had to remove the upper radiator hose just so I can get everything out of here. This plastic, kind of like a windshield here, make sure that we put it back because this is very important as far as for the coolant system and AC system goes. So don't just throw this away, you're gonna need that. And right here we have one 10mm bolt down here to get the condenser loose from the radiator and the lower radiator hose. And then right here we should have some clips. Same thing, we're just gonna have to press here down, and then should be able to split those two apart. On the top just split them apart, and on the bottom should just slide straight out. But let me take it out and then I'll show you. Remove the radiator. Now we just gotta wait for the new radiator to come in. This is the condenser here, and then you have the line way at the bottom. That's your transmission cooler line. And let me show you where it goes to the radiator. Like I said, on the condenser, it goes here, you just pop it straight out. And then on the bottom of the radiator, it just goes in. So when you pop it out from the top, you just pull it up and you should be able to get it off of here. And same thing on the other side. On the front of the radiator, it has a 110mm bolt holding the condenser and the radiator together. And then down here, that's where the transmission cooler line goes. Same thing. It has a little bracket that just kind of slides in. So just get a screwdriver in there and pop it out. And then just you gotta finesse the radiator out of there. Just be very careful not to mess up your coolant lines. I'm sorry, your transmission lines and your AC lines. And this is, of course, if you're gonna do it at the house. If you have a shop or a AC vacuum system, it'll be easier if you just vacuum out the Freon, take out these lines, then you can move the condenser a little bit this way, and it'll come out a lot faster if you have the proper equipment. If not, it will come out. You just gotta be very careful, very gentle with it. Alright, and then when you put it back in, just the same process, just work your way back and tighten up everything. Make sure you refill your system with coolant, the proper coolant on this one. And also, after you put the coolant in there, leave the cap off for a little bit, turn on the car, turn on the heater, let it run for a little bit, that way you get all the bubbles out. Once you see no more bubbles coming out of the radiator and the water starting to pour through the top of the cap, then just go ahead and put your cap on and you should be ready to go. Alright, hope this helps somebody. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and just come back for some more videos. Hey Rex, deuces.